다음으로는 참가사 강연입니다. 이번에는 데니마이어에서 한조도님 그리고 닥터 마이클 나타로님께서 함께 강연을 준비해 주셨는데요. 네, 올라올 준비해 주시고요. 두 번째 강연 제목은 심플 IP 중소중견기업을 위한 AI 기반 IP 관리 시스템입니다. 자, 그럼 발표자를 바로 무대 위로 모셔보도록 하겠습니다. 네, 박수로 맞아주시기 바랍니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 저희는 지식재산 전문 서비스 기업 덴네마이어에서 근무하고 있는 일본 법인에서 근무하고 있고요. 준수한 한국인입니다. 저희 이름은 도한주라고 합니다. 네, 오늘은 저희가 새롭게 선보이는 최초의 AI 기반 무료 지식재산 관리 시스템 심플 IP를 소개해드리고자 이 자리에 서게 되었습니다. 혹시 여러분 본론에 들어가기 앞서서 이 빵지술래라는 말 들어보신 적 있으실 것 같은데요. 이 전국을 여행하면서 각 지역의 명물 빵집을 돌아다니는 그 트렌드를 뜻합니다. 대전의 튀김 소보로라든지 아니면 천안의 돌가마 만두처럼 이 지역 명물 빵집 중에서는 특허로 보호를 받는 제품들이 많이 있습니다. 실제로 지난 20년간 제빵 관련 특허 기술은 연평균 11% 증가를 했고 전체 출원의 78%가 개인과 중소기업에서 나오고 있습니다. 이 말인즉슨 혁신은 어디에나 있고 지식재산은 누구에게나 열려있다는 사실을 보여줍니다. 간단하게 저희 덴네마이어에 대해서 소개를 해드리면요, 1962년도에 룩셈부르크에서 작은 로펌으로 시작을 해서 현재는 180개 관할권을 어우르며 약 300만 건 이상의 지식재산권을 관리하고 있습니다. 현재 20개 이상의 글로벌 오피스를 보유하고 있고요, 900명 이상의 전문가 그리고 600명 이상의 전문가, 60년 이상의 경험을 바탕으로 유럽의 대기업에서부터 제가 근무하고 있는 일본에서는 이름만 들으면 누구나 아는 대기업들의 다양한 고객들의 지식재산을 저희가 관리를 하고 있습니다. 저희가 덴네마이어에서 제공하는 서비스인데요. 저희는 이제 법률 자문에서부터 특허, 상표, 디자인과 같은 지식재산의 갱신과 관리, IP 전략 컨설팅, 그리고 다양한 소프트웨어를 저희가 제공을 해드리고 있는데요. 먼저 지식재산관리 소프트웨어인 다이암스, 그리고 AI 기반의 특허 조사 분석 툴인 옵티마인, 그리고 잠시 후에 소개시켜드릴 중소형 규모 포트폴리오를 가진 기업들을 대상으로 한 무료 지식재산관리 시스템인 심플 IP, 그리고 소프트웨어와 소프트웨어를 연결해주는 덴네마이어 API까지. 다시 말해 저희는 IP의 시작과 끝까지 풀 패키지 솔루션을 제공하는 글로벌 파트너라고 할 수 있습니다. 그 중에서도 오늘은 저희는 중소형 규모의 포트폴리오를 가진 개인이나 중소형 기업, 대학, 로펌을 위한 최초의 AI 기반 무료 지식재산 관리 시스템 심플 IP를 소개해드리고자 합니다. 이와 관련해서는 심플 IP를 담당하고 있는 저희 본사의 프로덕트 임원분께서 간단하게 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 마이클 임니다. Unfortunately, the rest of the presentation I need to do in English. My Korean is not as good as Hanshu's, so I'm very sorry for this, but very welcome to our presentation. Also, big thanks for the organizers for setting up this fantastic conference. It's a pleasure to be here. So my name is Michael Natterer. I'm leading one of the 4 business units at Dänemeyer, especially on the software side. I also founded a company called Optimine, which then was acquired by Dänemeyer using AI specialized on patent search and analytics. I will talk in the next couple of minutes about simple IP, because this is coming with a complete new business model. But before we're going to do this, let us reflect a little bit on what is happening in our industry. And I think our industry is nowadays changing faster than ever before. And that's not normal, because the IP industry always was not changing so fast. But nowadays it's really changing very fast. It changes the way how we work, no matter in which area, whether it's going to be on the searching side, on the prosecution side, but also on commodity services like renewals, like annuities. Also here we all change. And a couple of reasons you see on that picture. We have heard it, agentic AI. AI is changing really aspect of how we're going to work. It automates some of our work, so we can also focus on other things. APIs. While it was pretty normal 10 years ago that you, as a large company, use 10 different tools, software tools, and none of these tools was talking to each other or exchanging data. That was pretty fine. But nowadays, with APIs, connecting systems, also integrating systems into software systems, that's something that really changes how clients today work. Yeah, so they no longer accept that tools, software is not speaking with each other. Other things like analytics. Analytics helps us to make smart decisions. Think about looking and comparing patent portfolios. In the past, it was a matter of just counting, but nowadays we can also evaluate, we can assess them with, of course, the help of AI again. Also, the fact that we can buy services on demand via marketplaces. All these things really heavily change how we're gonna work. Also, one aspect of yesterday's keynote speech. Innovation is important for countries. And many innovations come from small and medium-sized companies. And small and medium-sized companies also need to protect their innovations. They need to have intellectual property rights in place. And in the past, they were managing these IP rights mostly with Excel, a spreadsheet for managing deadlines, Outlook to communicate with email with the law firm, and also to put all the documents on a folder system. And this is something that also is changing quite a lot, because also small, medium-sized companies realized we can't do this anymore. So we need to have also more professional ways in place to manage IP. Otherwise, we're going to end up a little bit like a picture like this one. So we try a lot of things and then it explodes. And this is where we come into the game. So we have a complete new software that's called Simple IP. And it's the first IP management software designed for SMEs. And the best part, it's fully free of charge. So there's no price tag with it. So you can use it fully for free. You don't need to be a client of Dänemeyer. You can also have all your IP services somewhere else, but you can simply use it for free. You simply need to register there. To give you a quick impression how the product looks like, I have a little video with me. So let's dive a little bit into the three key problems when it comes to managing IP for small companies. The first one, yes, overall in general, IP, patents, trademarks, it's very complex. And in the beginning, it's also time consuming, especially when using tools like spreadsheets, the file system, Outlook, then it's really hard and it really takes a lot of time to manage the IP activities. Second, cost constraints, especially for small companies. They don't have the budgets as large companies. And therefore, also even IP management software that comes at a reasonable price can already be a problem. And then the last one, when you use spreadsheets to manage your IPs, then you don't get competitive analytics. You don't get real-time analytics that can make your life easier, that can inform you about the competition. So those are three huge problems for SMEs. And we try to solve those problems with Simple IP. Simple IP comes with the following 4 benefits. So the first one is the budgeting cost tracking. This is something that we really want to make effort less, so that you really understand also what does my IP cost, what is my portfolio costing, also until the very end of the lifetime. Second one place for all IP-related tasks. You can easily store all the documents in Simple IP, and then you have them always in one place. So whenever you have to respond to an office action or to some communication from your law firm, you have everything there. Third one, real-time analytics and strategic decision-making metrics for your portfolio. When when the competition is doing something differently than in your portfolio, for example, a different jurisdiction, then we're going to detect and highlight it. And last but not least, we have a competition monitor that is automatically set up and delivers all the time information about the patent activities of the competition. On the right-hand side, you see the 4 modules that we have. I want to be honest with you. We have now 3 modules in place. 3 modules are live. On the budgeting and the cost forecasting, this is something what we're going to work still in the next couple of weeks, but also something like this we're going to have until the end of the year. But the right-hand side, it's already in the tool. You can simply register and access it from there. Let me quickly show you how easy the onboarding is. So what I show you is now real time, so it will take 1.5 minutes. How easy it is to set up your portfolio and also to get your patent rights into the system. So the best part is in the very beginning, the only thing what you need to do is you need to fill out a little bit of registration fields with an email address, standard process, but then you simply type in your name, the company's name. And you can also then check different variants, maybe for different legal entities, but that's actually the only thing that you need to do. And from there we can load all your patents into the system. You can have then on the right-hand side, of course, a little proofread. You can also deselect if you only want to have a part of the patents in the portfolio. And then you simply say, okay, please set up the system. And this takes now around 20 to 30 seconds. And in this very moment, we will transfer all the patents to your system. We will also show all the text information of the patents in that system. And we automatically set up AI-based competition monitor. We also set up a strategic portfolio assessment. All these things you will get out of the box without doing anything else. So this is now real time. And now it's there. And you can then immediately access your portfolio information. Let's have a closer look at 3 fundamental functions, 3 fundamental things that we're going to use in order to make IP management simple. The first one, document management. Of course, you can take every single document like a grant letter or an invoice and assign it to the IP right individually. But in Simple IP, you can also simply take all the documents from your folder system and you simply drag and drop them and put them into Simple IP. And then our AI is reading through the documents and linking it automatically with the respective IP right. And it's also classifying the document, whether it's going to be an official document or whether it's going to be an invoice, for example, from a service provider. So that's quite easy. The second, that's the strategic portfolio assessment that you get for this portfolio. What our AI is doing, it looks at the competition of this portfolio, companies with similar technologies. And then we're going to look at a couple of metrics to compare the portfolios with each other. So for example, if your competition is filing in Europe and you are not, then you will immediately see it. If your competition is filing in the chemical domain and you are not, then you will immediately see it. It will be immediately detected, and we also compare and assess the value of the portfolios, the competition portfolios, as well as the underlying portfolio. Third one, that's the competition monitor. When you want to be continuously up to date about your patenting or about the patenting activities of the competition, then this is super easy in Simple IP because it's automatically there. Every month you get informed automatically about what the competition is doing, and it's all AI powered, so nothing more to do. Let's have a quick look at a second video. So let us quickly summarize what we have shown to you. So my colleague Hanju, he has explained a little bit what Denemeyer does, our place here in the IP industry. Then we talked about some recent trends in the IP industry, especially also the importance of small and medium-sized enterprises. I've shown you simple IP. You know how the solution looks like. I sketched out a little bit the 3 core problems of small, medium-sized enterprises, also how simple IP can fix them. So let's quickly have a quick look. So it's a lightweight IPMS. It's fully free of charge. I want to emphasize this point because we want to support here the innovation economy and support innovative companies, small businesses, startups, medium-sized companies. So it's out there and it's fully free of charge, and we are working on it at a very high speed. Real-time AI-based onboarding, so it's never been easier to onboard your documents. The AI will simply take care on it and assign it respectively. Third one, the competition monitoring. It's coming from the get-go. It's coming out of the box. You don't have to set up very complicated profiles. It's simply there. Enjoy it. Every month you will be completely informed what your competition is doing. And the portfolio analytics. That means where are the gaps in your portfolio? Where are things that you're going to do differently compared to the competition? And that's also a great base to then get into touch with your law firm and maybe readjust your strategy. Last but not least, I have a little call to action here. So in this case, it would be great if you can spread the message, spread it to young companies, spread it to startups, to medium-sized companies. You can simply go there, register, sign up for free on simpleip.com, or if you want to learn more, we are here. The trade fair is not yet over. Please visit us at our booth. So it's the Denemeyer booth. It's number 15. You will meet there Hanju, me, my fantastic colleagues at Denemeyer, and you can also use and make a quick picture of the QR code in order to get in touch with us. Therefore, many thanks for listening to us, and Kamsahamnida.